and welcome to Strength Hammer Podcast, episode 176. I'm Chuck, as always. This is Alex. Alex, do you feel like a weight is gone?
Because I'm losing weight.
No, because like we shed something. We got rid of some dead
Oh,
weight.
oh. I feel like there's a lot more hair on average on this podcast
There
now.
is. Mine's like not cooperating today, but yeah. I know we've thrown Neil overboard. We gave him the burial at sea. He's now been promoted to commenter on the YouTube channel because it was a self promotion. He wanted to.
Promotion, demotion, one of those two.
Well, I mean, listen, we just got to really step up our game for telling folks all about our lawns.
Man, can't wait. Can't wait to do that.
We've had what 2-3 days this past week where it snowed a lot and melted before the day was done. That grass
Dude,
is
it's
getting
hilarious.
watered. Yeah.
It's kind of best of both worlds, not gonna lie, because I really like cold if it's snowy.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to the show, you know that. So I like waking up when it's snowing and the trees are covered in snow. But by the time it's lunchtime, it's nice and sunny out and you can go for a walk.
Yeah. It's
That's beautiful.
I like to wake up, have that first cup of coffee, watch it snowfall,
Mhm.
and realize that I don't have to go shovel because it's going to be gone before anything matters. And
That's
the
right.
kids got a 2-hour delay anyway.
That's right. Yeah, it sucks for people who have to drive to work. On Wednesday, yesterday, I had a couple of students not make it to class for the commuters
Sure.
because the roads weren't the best. Um, but for me, man, I love it. I honestly, as much as people make fun of Pennsylvania weather, I really love it.
You got to listen. You got to if you got to like seasons. You got to like everything that can be thrown at
Hmm.
you because you get it all in one
Right.
day sometimes.
That's right.
I think in the past couple years we've had a day where it snowed in the morning and by the end of the day it was like 70. Like it happens.
Yep.
And it's
I
fun.
love it. I personally like. What the heck? That's so cool. Why would you complain about it? I think it's very enjoyable.
I don't know. People just want to complain to complain. Have you not been
That's
on the
true.
internet, Alex? You're on the internet, right?
That's fair. That's fair. Man, it's so funny because with social media being the world I live in, and this is actually a good advice you gave me a few years ago. Just ignore the commenters, like
Yep.
people who want to start fights. And occasionally, I will just be um, passive, not passive aggressive, but passive neutral or passive friendly.
Yeah.
So I'll say something like, "Oh, thanks for letting me know," and that's it. That's
I've
the whole
never
conversation.
I've never had people like being mean to me in a comment. I've had two people that started arguing on like a post I did because one guy,
Right.
I'm not gonna shout him out because he does do stuff in the Warhammer space, like just really does not like Taylor Swift. I'm like, that's fine, bro. Like you don't need to tell me that you don't like Taylor Swift. But then someone
Mhm.
else like was arguing with him because I was just like, you know what? Comments off. Both of you go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Or I will
Just
just
for that
no.
post. And
Yeah,
both of them never came back. I'm like, great, good.
yeah. Just and it's hard. Like you gotta respect people and you gotta listen to what they have to say
No,
if
you
they are
don't.
coming
Fuck
out of the
people. I don't
place.
give a shit.
But on a recent post I did and just went viral, and no, it has hundreds of comments. So and I just posted it a day or two ago. I didn't have a chance to read through them, and somebody messaged me like, "Are you seeing what's going on in your comments?" I'm like, "No, dude,
I don't
you're
care.
seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it." No,
Did you see the
I do
content I
want to.
made? That's the part that I did. Everything else is
Right,
you.
exactly. Now, to be fair though, I do want my page to be a positive experience, right? Motivating Warhammer people to lift and motivating lifters to play Warhammer. So I don't want them to see the comment section and like, oh wow, this is the kind of
Oh,
page
get
it is.
turned off.
So
Yeah, yeah.
eventually, I'll turn it off, or usually I'll actually just go through it, and anybody who's starting fights, I'm like block,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
because then that same person will see more of my content and will do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So like, hey, you lost your privilege to my content. I don't know if you wanted it, but you lost it.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
simple as that.
Like I said, yeah, perfect. Like I said, fuck them.
That was out of nowhere. It was a weird tangent.
No, I mean that's a good insight of like it's so weird because you and I have completely different philosophies on social media because of the eras we
Right.
grew up in.
Well,
Like it's not just how we use it. Like I grew up with it as far as like it was coming
sure.
out and what it became now is such a different experience.
Yeah.
Um, No, that might be a good topic for a future podcast because, and there's also the philosophies of like you running a business, so you have to do this other stuff. Whereas I look at that other stuff that you have to do, and I'm just like, that's bullshit. I'm never doing that.
Heck no, right? Well, it's yeah, it was so funny because you even yeah, because my goal with social media, I mean, obviously, I want to everybody who enjoys it for free, so to speak, to be motivated and encouraged, and
Oh
it
yeah,
does
yeah,
work for a
yeah. It
ton of
does work.
people. But it's also my business, right? It's also like I
Right.
want to drive leads and I want to talk to people and actually do coaching and sell programs and whatever. So the way I approach it is very different. But it's funny because even I think last week or this week you sent me a reel or a short, and like you should do a video like that because it will
Oh
do
yeah,
well.
I was like, yeah, because I was like, I knew you'd do it funny and it would take off, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, actually, it was funny last night at the club. We were talking about social media too. Because I was mentioning, you'll see it in the hobby, but friend and clubmate, Evil Bob Miniature Painting, Bob Chica,
Mhm.
painted some Votan for me.
Yeah,
We were
beautifully.
talking. I was just like, I'll take pictures. I'll put it up, and I was like, I just put it kind of whenever I want because I'm not trying to grow that. Um, and then it was funny because like I forget who said it. I think maybe it was like Luke there at the club said something about like, yeah, but it must be nice being like your own boss. And like I was like, it's not. You're like I work for a corporate world. And if you're social media, like your business on there, you're still working for a corporate world. The corporate world's just that algorithm. Unfortunately, it's like
Yeah.
ah,
It's yeah,
it's still
it's
frustrating.
you
It's a job's a job. Period.
yeah, a job is a job, and I think, people see the social media influencers who are like the 1% of the 1% of the 1%
Sure.
who made it, and by the way, which took them probably a decade to get there, right? And to maintain on top, it's a ton of work. Like, people don't recognize how much work it is and that most people fail,
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
right? So yeah, it's being a social fitness influencer or whatever you want to say. Like, it's I don't want to be like, oh, it's so hard. It's not about like physical labor. It's hard, but it's like it's hard to actually make it and then to stay there. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, yeah. Exactly. And it's I mean, the other thing too that I think would drive me nuts because everybody knows me. Like I would hate being locked in. Like yeah, like I'm strength hammer, sure, blah blah blah. We've talked about this before, but like, and I mentioned I was joking with Alex beforehand. I'm off tomorrow at the time of this recording. We're recording on the 26th. I said I'm off tomorrow. It's a holiday, and he's like, "What holiday?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Pokemon Day," because I'm a millennial and I love Pokemon. So
Sure,
guess
sure.
what? I'm gonna post a crap ton about tomorrow, maybe
Yeah,
through the weekend.
yeah,
Pokemon, but it's like,
yeah.
man, if I was where you were at, and I just said there's like hardship Pokemon, people would be like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah,
Because
what are you doing? This is not unfollow. Yeah, dude, it's yeah. Social
it's
media
so
platform
different.
is
Yeah.
so weird. Yeah, it's sometimes I mean, I love it a lot, but sometimes I'm like, man, it's so stupid.
Oh
And
well.
like seeing so many people who are fake on it too, it's just like that's not who you are. Like you posting this, that's not who you are. You're just appealing to the masses.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, every once in a while I'm just like, I don't know, Alex, is that right? You is that you?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, I mean, and there's a balance there, right? Because
There is,
on the
there
one
is.
hand,
You have to do it to a point. I get it.
you have to do it to a point. Yes, yes. But if you are sacrificing who you are at your core to please the masses,
Hmm.
eh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Don't
actually,
sell your soul to the devil, right?
what's funny. I forget when I did an army project video series a couple years ago for my Cities of Sigmar. And like the video, like first one was like me sitting on like my porch, and I like had my face in it, and like I did kind of like not like a face, but like a like happy face, holding like a shit ton of Warhammer, um, and like yeah, it's true whether it's algorithm or whether it's just people
Oh
subconsciously
yeah.
doing it. Like that video was, I think it's still one of the best performing videos on this channel, just because it had my face in the thumbnail, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wasn't anything better. Actually, it was. If you listen to the video, it's me talking about the army project, and you just hear it's summertime. You hear crickets, and like they're like really freaking
Yeah.
loud. It's not
That's awesome, dude.
because I was just doing it for my phone, so it wasn't like
Honestly,
filtered.
honestly, in the era of AI, it's probably good to have like not perfect videos.
That's true. Not perfect videos, like
Yeah.
have sound corrupted.
But to your point, yeah, like it's tough because like you want to be like, oh, I just want to be myself, but also most people are themselves and they suck. Like they're not actually engaging in
See,
fun.
yeah, no, that's why I said made a joke about like, yeah, respect people. No, you don't.
Yeah, but I mean that's how it is. Like that's why you don't watch everybody's content ever. You see
Yeah,
people who are like didn't put the work in or it's like not fun. Like yeah, that's why. So you got to play the game, but also it's tough because you don't want to be fake and just do whatever the trend is. But you also got to play the game and like what do people actually enjoy and how do they to actually drive people to my content,
right. Yeah, which
right?
drives you to your business and all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's funny
yeah.
because like there's been some Warhammer nerd fitness influencers that I've followed, and they're very big, and they put out
Yeah.
great quality content. And I was like, okay, let me see, and then it'd be like a month or two. I'd be like, it's not for me. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
something like, and it's like you just unfollow. It's not a big deal.
And there's no hard feelings.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you go do you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll pop up again because you're huge, type person.
Yeah.
And like I'm still in the space, but oh well.
Yeah, dude, it's people
It's usually when people
occasionally I'll
complain.
post some.
It's usually when people are just like their content is about
Yeah.
complaining about something.
Oh, dude, complaining content.
Yeah.
If I see it once and maybe I know you and I like your other content, okay. If I see it consistently, dude, no.
Yeah, if that's what's
There's so much
driving,
negativity in
yeah.
this world. Oh my goodness,
Yeah, I don't
dude.
like everyone's got to let it out every once in a while, but like I mean, we do.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we do absolutely. But if that's your shtick, is just complaining, GW has ruined this. Oh, GW is cooked. Oh no, GW is ruined. Like, okay, okay, cool. I learned it the first time. That's not what I'm. That's not why I'm here.
Yeah,
You might
exactly.
be even correct, but that's not what I'm here for.
Well, GW though, like they're not cooked. You know why?
Oh
Because we have a first bit of news we're going to talk about here.
yeah, okay, all right. Let's see it.
Revealed new
What a
Warhammer.
great transition.
Boom.
Neil lives, and we are on top, baby.
We got it. We got it. Um, revealed new Warhammer Open events for summer, including the first in the UK. I also want to give a
Okay.
shout out. One of the main drivers of the U.S. Open. His name's Ryan Schwartz. He's in Tokyo right now for a big event happening, and I'm friends with him on Facebook. Other people might be too in the Warhammer space. Boy, I wish I could be there for that. I know why I'm not, but
Yeah.
it's just fun to see this team that started so small, like post COVID, to like the leaders of this team take it to be this whole huge thing, and I'm here
Yeah.
for it. I'm sad I didn't get to do anything last year, but
Yep.
that said, they're adding more events this year for the U.S. Open than what they originally planned. There's one in the Netherlands, which I think it's Tau ships. That's gonna be April 23rd through 26th.
At the very top, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. Oh, it's in Manta Ray. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's what meant to ray. Yeah, I thought it was Tyranids at first because I thought they were like
They look like
those
little bugs.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, you're right. Yeah, they are Tau.
So yeah. So hey, Netherlands. There you go. This one, I believe I'm going to this one.
Ooh, cool.
I was asked. I said yes. I'd like to do this.
Okay.
We'll see. I mean, things could always change from here or there. They may, whatever. But like, I'm excited to get back to one. Dallas is a very easy one for me to get to. But yeah, Warhammer Open, Dallas, Texas,
Very good. Very good.
and then we have Birmingham. May. Is that like back to back? That's almost back. Yeah, it's back to back weekends. Obviously, two separate teams will
Wow.
probably be handling this. There might be like one person
Right.
that's going jet setting, but hey, kudos
Mhm.
to them. And then yeah, Edmonton, Canada, which that's fun. I think they did Edmonton before. Is this for the this is for the expo. So it's not a they'll have I think they'll have a
The
tournament, but
tournaments.
it's not the whole thing. They're part of another expo there. It's kind of like they went to Gen
Hmm.
Con, I think. Um and then the last one, Tacoma, Washington. This one. Now July is I would like to go this one again too because I always love this one. July is just a bad month because of anniversaries and such, but if you were this on the West Coast for all the U.S. Opens, this was always the best one because we'd get people from British Columbia
Mhm.
all the way down from
Ah,
California and even like Texas and over. It was fun and it's a beautiful area. And actually, everyone was always pretty pleasant because Tacoma, most of the bars shut at 11, so people weren't staying out too late, getting
you
wild.
go to bed pretty early.
Yep,
That's
yep.
cool.
Very few drops at a Tacoma tournament, I can tell you that. And then Newport, Wales. Okay, yeah, nice. I like that they put the dragons for the whales. That makes sense. Okay.
Fair, fair. But I will say they used Stormcast Dragons twice. Just saying,
It's fair.
could have done something else.
They could have. They could have. Let's see. And all the tickets on sale February 27th. So at the time of this recording being out, it's already up. So go get your tickets if you like.
I wish they did. Very cool, by the way. Super happy to see that.
Yeah.
I wish they did an expo in somewhere in the United States as well.
So they go to PAX Unplugged, which is in Boston every year. I think it's in November.
Okay.
They go to Gen Con. They don't always have tournaments. They'll just have like paint takes in the store and other little
Sure.
mini events. The problem is it's like they're not going to go like the team goes to Adepticon, Nova, Las Vegas
Sure.
Open,
Sure.
and usually they're helping with those events as like support for the Warhammer stuff, like maybe a judge. Obviously, they bring terrain and mats to help fill out tables to make the burden easier on those types
Hmm.
of events. So they do, but there's no real like the big nerd conventions are so big that you really can't fit space to have a tournament going.
That's fair.
Maybe a small one at most, but
That's fair. I hear that.
we just have to travel the world more.
That's right.
When's the mini wargaming Warhammer US Open? We get Ben Mudge to come
Now that I would
over.
travel to. It's so close. Yeah,
Perfect. Well, hey, don't forget we got the Warhammer World US coming in the next couple years. We'll see what happens with
that's
that.
true. That's a very drivable distance for us.
And to be fair, we got the Ohio crew, we got the Barn crew, we got so many people. This is gonna be, I think it's gonna be opening day. Like there's gonna be like 12 of us. We're just
Giant road trip.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Hey, Rumor Engine. Rumor Engine.
that's right.
Let's check it out. This one's a fun one. Um,
Hmm.
this does
Hmm.
not look like 40K to me, so I want to talk about it.
No, no, I don't think so.
What do you think it is?
I mean, my gut reaction immediately is something Cruel Boy. It looks like or Cruel Boy technology, very rough, but also some kind of maybe of an engine of war because they have a lot of those.
Yep.
That's my initial gut reaction. What are you thinking?
So they talked about it when Marathi took over Ampelgard, made it Harkonnen, that there
Hmm.
was, and the rumors ever since then have been that there's going to be a cog fort type mechanical, like essentially a new steam tank.
Oh,
I would say
okay,
for cities.
okay.
Well, maybe it's a train feature or what, but I'm thinking it's a piece
Could
of
be.
that.
Could
Because
be.
like engineer be a little wild, they're making things work that aren't necessarily going to work, but like it looks more outside the metal being damaged and like kind of beat up. It
Mhm.
looks more put together than an orc thing to me. Just a little
So
other
you're thinking it's
twists.
battle damage.
I'm
Is that
th-
what you're thinking?
I'm thinking it's battle damage, battle repairs.
Ah, yeah. Because I was thinking it's like it's not clean enough for Cities of Sigmar, but it's not quite dirty enough for Cruel Boys.
Yeah.
So I was like, so probably Cruel Boys. Maybe they are more, or maybe it could even be something Gloomspite gets that we got a bunch of releases for them. So
Oh,
I don't think it'll be them.
that's fair.
Because they have that the Doom Diver they have is kind of like big contraptions. They have a uh, hand for that already. But yeah, you might be right. It might be a Cities of Sigmar because we haven't got anything for them for a while.
Hey, I mean, it could be Kislev.
Okay. This one, I am pretty confident in saying
Not
is not
Kislev.
Kislev.
It's because there's no
Yeah,
snow on it.
that's right. That's right. There's no snow. That's exactly no icicles,
That'll be the dead giveaways. Are fur and snow? Oh,
dude.
then it's Kislev or
Dude.
here be.
And then it's gonna be some like chaos stuff. And you're like, what? No.
No.
Kislev. One day. One day. It's all right. I have plenty of projects for now, so it's okay.
Yeah,
One day.
how's the general? We're not gonna talk hobby just yet, but how's the general projects going for you? Like I know you've had your
Good.
commitments and everything, so
Good. Good. Slower than I'd like,
sure.
but consistent. You'll see. I mean, there's been a lot of hobby lately.
Okay, yeah, that's great. That's great. Including Tale 7 Warlords, I imagine.
Yes, including I'm a little behind, but we'll talk about that during the hobby section.
Okay. Hey,
And then, by the way, listen to the podcast. Hilarious.
yeah.
Both. Matt. I think Matt did an impression. I don't
Matt
remember
did an
if Terry did
impression of
one.
you, yeah.
Yeah, but did a hilarious impression. I mean, that was very good.
Yeah, Terry as Macho Man doing Warhammer was
That's
hysterical.
so good.
And I have no doubt that that's just what he's doing for this whole thing. So look
That's
forward
yeah.
to that.
I believe it. I believe it. It was very fun. It was very entertaining. It was a good watch.
Yes, I enjoyed it too. It's weird. It's the Strength Hammer lowbrow comedy hour. It feels like because we just
Right.
like go.
Honestly, it's
Yeah.
just boys hanging out. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yep. Um. Oh shoot! I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Oh, that's right. You mentioned earlier that you lost some weight. So let's talk a little bit.
Mm,
Let's get some fitness
sure.
going. Let's talk about how that's been going.
Sure.
So how's your cut going? How's all that?
Good. I would say I'm tempted to say it's not going as well as I'd like, but honestly, I've been consistent, and I tell my clients not to be too hard on themselves. So I'm like, I actually did pretty good. I hit 177 last week, which is good progress. That was my goal. My goal last week was to hit 177. My goal this week is to hit 176, and I will be on track as long as I finish today strong, tomorrow and Saturday. And usually I'll take Sunday off, so
Okay.
I'll eat at maintenance or above. But yeah, Monday and Tuesday were okay. Wednesday was good, but Monday and Tuesday were just okay. So I'm kind of compensating for it. So we'll see. No, oh, not sorry, not 176, 186.
26.
176
Okay.
is
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah, 186 is my goal. It was about 188 ish this morning, but I still am holding on to some water still, so I don't actually have to lose 2 pounds.
Okay. All right. There you go.
But yeah, I would say it's going well. I'd say it's going well. I'm still maintaining a lot of my strength. I just wish it was a bit more consistent.
Right.
And but not being perfect is okay because big picture, I'm down what 18 pounds now,
Dang. Yeah.
approximately.
There you go.
Right? I mean, big picture is I'm doing pretty darn well.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
For me, like I said, I've been doing the 3 days a week, and boy, it feels good. See, like, trying to think how to say it. I've been putting on more weight on the barbell each time.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just like getting those little like stabilizer muscles like reawoken and firing the right way. Cause like, man, the strength is there and it feels so good. I am being overly cautious on my deadlift though.
Yeah.
Just because I want
That's
to make
fair.
sure I keep that form right. Cause that's the one where I could quickly hurt myself if I don't do it right.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say out of the big three, deadlifts are the most dangerous.
Yeah. So, but like,
As risk at least.
yeah, I'm pulling weight on the deadlift. I'm like, this feels good. I'm like, I'm going to stay at the weight I'm at and just
Yep.
focus on form. But,
Yep.
and surprisingly, each week less and less sore after it.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I said, I'm not really pushing yet, but it is nice to just do all three big movements in the same day and be like, oh, I feel fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you doing all the same day?
Yeah, I do
Oh
bench, squat,
wow.
and deadlift same day because the Monday
Like,
Monday is lower body, so it's all kind of bodybuilding work with the
mhm.
wife, and then Friday is upper, so all bodybuilding work, and then there's cardio
Mm.
mixed into there too. Um,
How many sets are you doing of each for bench, deadlifts, and squats?
so I usually do. It's usually about 2 warm-up sets before I
Mhm.
start into a working set where I go up and weight each time. So it's about 5 sets each.
Oh, so you're doing like a pyramid where you like,
Yeah,
so you do,
yeah,
and 5 working sets, you said?
no. It's 5 total. It's two
Okay,
warm-up
so two
sets,
warm
three
up.
working sets, and
Oh, you're fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah, you're fine.
if I'm feeling good on something, I might just be like, screw it, I'm just gonna do this and just keep grinding on it,
Yeah,
or do
yeah,
accessory
that's
with
not
it.
bad.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 working sets is reasonable, especially it doesn't sound like your each working set is to absolute failure. Like
No,
maybe
no, no, no,
besides the last
nothing.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
even that, it's just like there's usually about one in the tank so far with the weight I've
Yeah,
been doing, maybe two. Um,
good.
we'll
That's
see.
reasonable.
We'll see. Although with the way because of Pokemon Day, um, I'm working out Saturday for the barbell because Wednesday Monday Wednesday we went to the gym, and
Mm,
so we weren't going to do Thursday because that would be a little too much for both of us.
fair.
So it's like, okay, we'll just push off an extra day and go Saturday. So I have a long time. So that might be a deadlift day,
Yeah,
just deadlift and just like hour and a half, 2 hours of
yeah.
just working into it,
Long
see how it
rest,
feels. Yes.
5 minute breaks.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah, I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, that'll be good to go. And everybody, let us know what you're doing down below for your fitness as well as your hobby, because both are very important here. And lawn too. Neil, tell us, Neil, we need lawn updates. If you're listening, how's your lawn?
We're both doing 3 days a week right now, which is pretty fun.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's true. Yeah. Well, I mean, you need to do less volume since you're cutting.
Well, yeah, way less
Yeah.
volume. I mean, the amount of volume that I'm doing right now is probably twice less compared to what I do at peak bulk,
Yeah.
which is why
It's
I'm able to still make progress at the gym because I'm not doing crazy amount of volume.
it's been weird. I'm wondering when I'm gonna get back to like a 5 day working, like when I used to do CrossFit. I'd be like,
Dude, 5 days are fun, but like 5 days I save for when I'm doing bulking.
yeah.
It's
Oh
so
yeah, yeah,
difficult when you're doing cutting. It's just and you don't need to. There's no need to do that
yeah. Exactly.
unless you really enjoy it. Then do whatever you want.
Yeah. Let's stay on the cutting topic though, because I see some
Mm,
cut foam here on my screen right now, Alex.
you do, you do.
So what's going on with
I
your hobby? Like I got all your hobby lined up here, buddy.
All right, all right, all right. So I think last podcast, I did mention that I was going to make hills
Yep.
for the game of Warhammer, and I did. I did make those hills, and it took me so little time. It honestly took like no time at all to get those hills done.
Yeah. Now, did
So
you spray paint these, or did you just hand paint them?
I spray painted them.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, I was like, I'm not throwing any effort into this. Let's see what happens because I know that
It eats a little bit, but it adds texture
it
though.
melts a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Exactly. So I was like, "Oh, it just adds texture. It's fine. It's gonna be fine." So I foam. I cut them. Cut the pieces. Used the wire cutter and added some. I didn't actually even add sand. I just primed it with black,
Mhm.
then dark gray, then whitish gray
Okay.
to kind of give it more of a gradient. Because I was thinking about dry brushing, and I'm like, I don't want. I literally had the game the next day, so I'm like, I'm not gonna put much work into it.
Yeah.
And then I put a little bit of basic material and flock,
Yep.
and they look really good.
Yeah, it does. Matches your table and perfectly,
Yep,
and that's what you want. This is just for the home table use, so
exactly.
why not?
Yeah. Took me years. I mean, literally 3, 4 years since I had that table down there to get hills, and they look good. I got to use them 2 games that week.
I know. What I mean, the first game up here, it looks like a little Lord of the Rings action. Who's your friend? What's going on?
Yes, that's with Lord of the Rings. That's my brother. Actually, it's my
Oh,
older
that's
brother,
right. That's right.
and yeah, he expressed interest in Warhammer, and we talked a little bit. And he asked, "Well, what game should I play?" And I'm like, "Well, there's a Lord of the Rings game in this game, a Middle Earth game." He's like, "No way," because he's a big Middle Earth fan, right? So I told him, "Hey, let's play it." He played as the Fellowship, and the full Fellowship is about 800 points.
Oh
So I
wow.
made a
Okay.
list with Moria. Yeah, yeah, they're actually this is my first time seeing Fellowship in action, and
They just do
they
everything.
are great. They are so good. I'm actually excited to play them. They are very, very good. So I gave him the fellowship. I did Moria Goblins, and I made sure my list was only like 550, so to make sure that he has a good time.
Yep.
And boy, he had a good time. So in the end, literally all the goblins died. Maybe a few were left who passed the leadership test by
Hmm.
by the last turn. The only thing I killed was Merry and Pippin,
Oh.
and only because I wanted to kill something. I'm like, come on, I
Yeah.
can't not kill a single one of you. So by the end of the game, lost 2 turns, I just sent my whole army towards them and did manage to kill them. But a very,
Taking the
very
hobbits
fun
off
time.
guard.
That's right. That's right. The goblins are this time. But it was a very good time. The highlight for him, I think, Aragorn was just being surrounded the whole game and never taking a single wound
Yeah. Well,
and
what's
just
this?
killing everything.
This Gandalf like fighting this punk goblin? Like, what the heck?
Well, that was
Talk
my
about.
highlight.
Okay.
For 2 turns, so Gandalf in the beginning of the game was crushing everything left and right. I charged my general into him, he killed him. I charged my wizard into him, he killed him. It was great.
Yep.
But then I charged my single goblin into him, and he held him for 2 turns, which was awesome. I loved it. It was
Oh,
very, very Middle Earth thing to happen.
that's fun. That's awesome. All right,
It
and
was
then
great. The day after,
oh,
he was like, "I'm going to start an army," and he did a Lord of the Rings marathon the day after.
nice. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, and then one of your usual opponents here with those hills and those cannons. Got some old world action, I see.
That's right. That's right. So I wanted to give her this is Gavin, my friend who just started Warhammer a few months ago now. He is working on his Empire army. There's more and more painted units every time he plays.
Mm-hmm.
And last time he lost primarily because he didn't have hills.
Yeah.
So I gave him hills, and he didn't bring cannons.
There's one cannon I see on there, or is that a
There's
Hellblaster?
a Hellblaster. There's a Hellblaster,
Okay,
and his
okay.
Hellblaster actually did pretty well. But I'm like, dude, you should have brought cannons. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a good game. It was a fun game. I don't even remember at this point how it went exactly. I think I need to bring a softer list playing him because he still did not manage to win. And honestly, I don't think this was as close of a game as the last time. So I think next time I play him, he doesn't listen to this podcast. So I think I'll bring a softer list.
Okay.
I'm not going to give him a win because that's not how you help somebody learn the game. Because at this point, he's not getting to the game; he's learning it.
Right.
But I think I need to bring a list because he doesn't quite know how to play yet. That is easier to beat. And not that this list was like some crazy, no, it was all goblins.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I need to bring more like spider riders and some, I don't
I
know,
think.
some
I mean,
random heroes that are
if you
fluffy.
took a high, I think you could make a softer high elf list, just because it's not your
I was
army.
thinking about it.
Just like
I
you're
was thinking about
because I remember having this problem back in at the end of eighth. I was so into high elves that I could not make them competitive despite myself. So
Because you know how to play them.
so try your high elf
Yeah.
army. You know how to play it, but at least you know it'll be a fair fight. And you'll be like, okay, there's only 12 here. It's this.
It's actually a good point. I really should, because I also don't quite know how to play high elves. Like I know the rules, but I don't know how to play them.
Yeah.
So I think next time we play, I even mentioned it to him, like, hey, how do you think about playing high elves? Like, I would love to. So I think next time I'll bring a 1,500 points of high elves and see if it's a better game for him, because he still enjoyed it. He
Oh yeah,
still
yeah. It's
enjoyed the
still
game.
Warhammer's still fun.
I was It was so funny because his low light of the game was his griffin charging my unit of freaking 10 archers, doing a single wound, whiffing my archers,
Oh no.
doing 2 wounds to him, one for standing and shooting and one in combat, and winning combat.
Oh.
That was how my literally, like, I think it's a 40-point unit, something like this. I think it is a 40-point unit. Ridiculous.
That's
It was
crazy.
hilarious.
Well, did you do any other building besides all you had lots of games, which is good, and a little bit of terrain work, but
Yeah, so I built the terrain. I was painting the fellowship.
okay.
They are done. They're tabletop standard, I would say, but I'm actually going to still work on them. Hopefully, this and next week.
Okay.
And I am finishing. They're currently laying on my hobby table the 3 Saturnine Terminators
Oh,
that
there you go.
I need to build. I need to prime them. I need to prime my general, and I need to paint them all in my mind, and I believe that's how it works, all before the end of February, which is three
Tomorrow?
more
No,
days?
3 days. 2 days. 28th. Yeah,
28th, which
Saturday.
is,
Until
yeah,
Saturday. Yeah.
yeah, 3 more days.
Well, I
It's
mean,
fine.
and to be fair too, and take things like I'm the type of person when I'm painting an army, I don't base it till I'm done. So I'd be like,
Yeah,
hey,
I might do that.
and if like it's painted, basing's not done, your commitment's done. You'll base at the end. I get that.
Okay,
Same thing with the
that's what I was
transfer. Your
thinking.
transfers could be a lot of work. Maybe don't rush those. You could always do those at the end.
Sure, sure. Yeah, so I was thinking, yeah, and I think I'll be able to get it done, and I might give myself Sunday as well, because I'm like, it's this week.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
a little peek behind the curtain, everybody. We're recording like middle of the month because, like, it's 7 guys. Like, we're trying to get as many as
right,
possible. So
right,
that's time. So there'll be a little bit of
right.
overlap. So you got a little
Yeah, yeah.
bonus time. But then,
But I
but the
don't want to
more
give myself
overtime, yeah,
right. But I don't
you'll
want to give myself to next recording, because then I'll be back for the next commitment. So I want to get them done basically before the end of this week.
gotcha. Hey, by the way, you really need to show up to a club night.
Yeah.
Brandon's had Vulcan in his car for you for weeks.
He did. He did. I
Okay,
will. I will show.
all right.
Actually, I saw that we're doing 500 points, a game of 40K.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm intrigued in doing that.
it's part of my hobby. I was just like, hey, anybody want to do this? And everyone's like, yeah, sure. And then just put in chat and give us something sweet. We're not really doing much else otherwise. But yeah, let me go through my hobby next because
Yeah, that's it.
I got a world of hobby. It's a plethora. Wrong one. There we go. So this is hobby. It's hobby related. So all glory to Space King. um,
That's a
so
cool model, man. I love it.
yeah. So I mean, it's a funny. It's satire upon satire essentially with this.
Right, right, right.
But
What do they do? They do this,
they
right?
do the scrotum, yeah. The
Yeah.
mouth, it's ball sack. That's what it's supposed to be. um, or the globule pouch, whatever you want to call it. Anyway,
Right, right,
um,
right.
during Christmas they put out. There was 2 of these you could get. The Star Defender one that is kind of pre-colored plastic, or there was one that you could get the paint yourself. And I was like, it's big. I didn't want to do the painting myself, so like, let me just
Sure.
get the Star Defender. So I picked it up. This box was like way over engineered. It's like
Really?
it's like a collector's edition box. So I'm like, oh, like first I thought it was gonna come like a little thing, and I just like, oh, I display it somewhere. No, it's still in the box. I'm like, this is like collector's, and I don't know where to put it because I don't want it to get like
Oh,
damaged.
yeah.
Um, fun little bit. I'm glad I have it. um,
It's very cool. I like it. It's a very fun show.
yeah,
I enjoy it.
I do too. And then see. Oh, I actually will like this Blood Bowl. I played Blood Bowl last night for the first time
Dude,
in real life.
how was it?
I fucking love it.
Dude, it's a great game.
It is my
It's
favorite
such a great
skirmish
game.
game I've ever played from GW.
That's awesome. That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, I had my Dark Elf team, the Bad Bloods. Hit like if you know that comment. Hit. Also hit like if you don't know that reference. I guess. Um, Chris Ferry from the club, he and listener of the show. Hi, Chris. He brought his humans. He's trying to learn how to win with humans.
Sure.
Um, Problem is, the last game he played, I think, was against Tom, and Tom used orcs, and orcs were just bullying the humans.
Yeah, it seems to be every game he plays. I think did he
Um,
win one game with humans yet?
no, not yet.
Wow, rough.
This is the closest he got. However, I
Oh,
play Dark Elves, and I just started murdering his guys and knocking them out. I think we started he got a touchdown in the first half,
oh,
um,
cool.
but like I'd taken out over half his team in the first half, and I took out another half again, and then I scored, and actually there was a close at the end. I had my runner who was like a little Kit Bash Canary here, like on the line, and I picked up the ball and I just Hail Married it. Unfortunately, didn't catch, so wasn't going to score the game or win the game. And there's still like a turn left. I'm like, okay, well, I can't score. I physically can't make it over because I was stunned and all that, so I can't win the game. I'm gonna go injure all your players. I just started beating. Like it was just like he was laughing. It was having a good time, but like we ended in a draw. Um,
Okay, wow.
yeah, it was 1-1. So I'll take that any day.
Yeah,
Like,
for
but
first game too. Yeah.
absolutely loved it. So yeah, I haven't picked up the book yet. I know he's got the book, and we don't really need it, but I love it. It's fun. It's a good game.
It's such a fun game. Yeah, I sent my Chaos Dwarf team to be commissioned by Matt, Dr. Rhino.
Oh,
Shout out.
nice. Yeah,
So I'll probably receive them back in, I'm guessing, a month or so. So as soon as I get them, I'll looking forward to more games of Blood Bowl.
a lot more people at the barn have Blood Bowl now, so
Good.
I don't know if we'll get a league going, but we can get regular games going.
I think so. I think so. It's great game. I hope we start playing more games and more regularly that we don't play very often. And it just takes one person, like Chris, right?
Yeah,
He's like, hey, you want to learn this game? So if we could do that for Middle Earth or other games, I would love to do that periodically.
yeah. I mean, and really, what we should maybe do is like, okay, yeah, pick up a few extra of these boards and like the accoutrements you need to play, and that way you can have multiple games going at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see, and then I did get some painting done.
Hmm.
So I got my apothecary here for my Dark Angels Horse Heresy army. Um, Man, like it was a Forge World model. It went together clean and smooth. The non-oil just went everywhere exactly. I didn't have to really do much touch-ups. This model just worked
Yeah.
so
He
well
looks
for me.
great.
Yeah.
He looks really good. Yeah. The white. I think what helps, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think having so many details and not a lot of flat surfaces that are
Mhm.
just without details really helps when you use something like null oil.
It does. Yeah, 100%. Like, and the parts that were smooth were very smooth.
Right.
So it just like
Right.
perfectly went in to where it needed to go. And like I said, I thinned it a little bit too, but um,
Yeah, but
yeah.
like it looks great. Like the whites look great. I mean, every part of the model looks really good. Yeah, I think you did a great job.
Thank you, thank you. And then also 10 salt marines. Um,
Hmm.
I realized too. I started running low on shoulder, like
Oh,
the Dark Angel transfers of
sure.
the same color. So like the sergeant
Mm,
has a different one, and one guy has a slightly different one, and only the sergeant's shield has a transfer on it. The rest just got like a nice little
sure.
red stripe. But still, it was fun. I'm excited to get Horse Heresy on the board again just to see what these guys can do.
Yeah,
Um, and now I'm well positioned. I'm definitely over 3,000 points, which means I got wiggle room to do different things and try different types of
good,
gameplay things. So,
good.
and then after that, this is what's a commission. So, and I have pictures on my Instagram, and I'll just shared it. So check out Bob Chica, Evil Bob. As mentioned, I gave him this uh, a long time ago, but he was backed up, and I was like, this is low priority. And we worked out like paying for it was also a little bit of like me getting him some models as well as doing some like build work for him because he hates building, or maybe doesn't hate it, but I can he
Not
can
his
paint
favorite
he
part of
can
the
paint
hobby.
faster than he can build. I can build very
Sure,
fast, so it's like okay, let's
sure.
so we traded efforts essentially. Um, but this is 500 points of the Leagues of Votan, and
Wow,
as
that's a lot for 500 points. That's impressive.
it is, it's 465. Like I put a list together, which
Okay.
is why we're gonna do 500 points of
I
yeah.
see.
I was just like, why not?
You could probably do upgrades and stuff, maybe like certain artifacts or
there,
whatnot.
there's not upgrades like that in 40k. Like there's
Mm.
one, like your warlord can get some sort of buff, and I gave it, and that got me to
Oh, you already
465.
gave it to him.
Yeah.
Bummer. I see.
I don't know if it's good. I just like most expensive one, go.
Something. Yeah.
But yeah, but he was able to knock it out. I when I like I said years couple years ago. I said I was a League of Otan, Kotmar the Intrepid. He was a Yager for the league. So I said, here's the picture of me, paint it to match. Also do what you want a little bit too. And actually, here's the Yager unit, which is actually a kill team too. So I can actually
Yeah.
run this in kill team if I want.
Cool. Cool.
And this guy right here, you can see he has the coat on, has the power sword in hand, and the beard and the hair, and it's brown. That's my character.
Yeah, he looks like you.
Yeah,
He looks like you.
Yeah, painted exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Even the hairstyle looks like yours.
Yeah, it was pushed back. It was at the time too, like it was freshly cut. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the fur, but yeah, I'm just like beyond thrilled. Happy to finally have it. You can see I did lots of random dwarf kit bashes too because I just can't help myself.
Yeah.
Sure. But they're cool. I have no idea if it's good. I don't care. It just
Who
looks
cares?
cool.
Where are you gonna play 40K where it matters if it's good?
Yeah, no, I'm just playing at the barn. Yeah, super excited for it. I can't stop staring at it, honestly.
I like it a lot. It's cool.
Yeah, and you can't see right now. I put on Instagram. I put on a story. I'll be gone by the time this goes out. But the desk behind me is all my Slaanesh stuff for Tale of Seven Warlords. I was going through. I was like, okay, let me dig out the bases because like it's all round base stuff. Because I'm doing demons, which are a legends army, blah blah blah. And then I realized I have fiends of Slaanesh. I've never painted them for even my Sigmar Slaanesh army. I was like, oh, what base size are they on? What base size do you think fiends of Slaanesh are
on? They're the stalker guys, right?
Yeah.
The horsey guys.
Yeah.
20. I don't know, 30 by 60.
50 by 75.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
So I was like, okay. Went to go check. GW's out of stock on that. Okay. Amazon, it'll be here tomorrow. And I'm getting like 12 of them for like $5. And I also bought some 100 by 60 for like the monster size bases, just so I have extras of those too.
Fair enough. Yep.
Yeah, but like I was like sorting the bases. I'll probably start building them this weekend. I imagine like it's 19 models. This is a 20 model 1,000-point army. So
wow.
I mean, it's not really the best legal army since considering I have a greater demon in there, but
whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but also Saturday I'll be doing something else.
Kind
of going into our main topic here. At the time of this recording, this will be past for everybody, but hopefully you can still maybe try and get it. But we had the Sunday preview, and finally, this is the last time a good friend, Kevin, World's Strongest Warhammer, had to play the guessing game with me of like, do we think we're getting Cathay? I just started saying no. And finally it happened. So
you're finally wrong.
I was finally wrong. So
which is good.
Yeah, Defenders of the Great Bastion Army Reinforcement Set. So this is the big box we've talked about before. 30 peasants, 8 of these crane gunners, and then 12 of the Iron Hail, plus the 2 casters.
The Iron Hail, I just love that unit. It's all the hair is the same, flowing in the same direction. I love how stylish they are.
They're so stylish. And also, we're getting the Arcane Journal, The Breaching of the Great Bastion. Also, quick shout out. We'll do our review of it when we get the book. Although, if you want to see it right now, Squarebase Podcast has their early leaked copy, so they went through it, and we'll talk a little bit. Yeah. Alex, are you excited for Grand Cathay Wave 2? Not at all.
I feel very neutral about it. I mean, I'm excited for Arcane Journal because that is, I believe, we'll get updates for every army that every army can use. Right? That's how it works?
Not always.
Okay.
I think this one's strictly focused on the Cathay stuff. Occasionally, there'll be one that will introduce different items. Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but I haven't seen it.
Is it Arcane? Because like, what's the one that Cetrus Fury? We got a bunch of stuff.
Got a bunch of items.
Yeah. So it'd be cool if we do. I always like because it's always like, oh, what can I do? And what are some options? So we'll see if it happens, but if it doesn't, it's okay.
The thing too about this is now we don't know what else is coming next after this. We're back in the blind spot, and yeah, the Arcane Journal is such a great tool to just update a few things, mix up the game.
Yep.
It's a better version of the General's Handbook.
Yeah.
Kind of what the General's Handbook used to be, honestly. Yeah.
Yep. Without throwing too many things off the rails.
Sure, yeah. But yeah, but regardless of that, I'm excited for Cathay Wave 2.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up the set.
I'm gonna pick up the set in the Arcane Journal, obviously.
Yeah.
I might sell half of it to one of the other clubmates, Jake, or Bob that are playing Cathay. I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess
See how
just
good it is.
before we look at the almanac articles, which is the main thing we're doing, um, I did look at the army composition, and the army composition, really like for the core. The core is where my mind was at, like because I'm like, how much do I need to add in to make sure I have a legal list? Not necessarily a good list, but a legal list.
Right.
And
Right.
they've dropped the Jade Lancers, which is the horse, from core unless you make one of two characters your general.
Mm,
And to be fair, I'm not going to do those two characters as my general. I'd rather have Miao Ying or the Shigengen Lord or something. I could do it on
got it.
occasion, like the start, like just to play games immediately. That way I can keep playing. Or just run the old Jade
Sure.
Fleet version, which doesn't have peasants. But I don't think I need the whole box set.
Hmm.
But it's like, but we'll see. I don't know. Like maybe like I'm gonna do okay. I want to do this many peasants. I'm gonna build that many peasants and just do them on their own. Because
Sure.
maybe it's like, oh, these are just wildly fun, and I want to do them all.
Yep. And also, like peasants are going to be very cheap,
Yes,
so you might need that many anyway. So yeah, make a list once the points are out, and then figure it out.
exactly. So yeah, I'll be buying the box. We'll see. I'll probably end up keeping it all, but there's a chance maybe I don't.
Yeah, fair
I'll,
enough.
I'll be keeping 70% of it regardless. It's just, do I want all those gunners and do I want all those peasants?
Sure. Sure.
And I'll probably build it and they'll stare at it for 4 months because I'll be lazy
No,
again.
you'll play with it. You'll play with it.
No, I'll be lazy because like my last Cathay, I was lazy till I wasn't.
Oh, I see. Not painting. I see. I
Yeah,
see.
just
Fair
be
enough.
built and like staring at it. But yeah, let's take a look at these old world almanacs to learn more about what's coming our way with this Cathay fun.
Sounds good.
So old world almanac, enhance your Grand Cathay collection with new reinforcements. So, do you just want to do a back and forth? I'll read first. You take over.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Imminent arrival of a whole new host of new miniatures. The armies of Grand Cathay receive some vital reinforcements, giving players of the old world far more choice when it comes to mustering their lists for the armies of the Celestial Dragon. Eager to find out? Blah blah blah. We went and talked to the design studio.
Okay. With the arrival of 3 new units and a new character, the armies of Grand Cathay are set to become far more diverse. Whilst the previous wave of releases focused on the elite warriors of the Jade Host, spectacular centerpiece models, and imposing characters, this wave introduces the humble peasant Levy. Levi?
Levy, you're right. Yep. You know.
Crane gunner teams, Iron Hail gunners, and powerful wizards in the form of astromancers of the Celestial Court.
So I have to ask, what do you think of this peasant kit? Do you like it?
Nah,
Okay, I was wondering if it was doing anything for you. It's pretty
nah,
simple.
nah, it's fine. I do like the giant bows. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the
And I
giant
like
arrows,
the
giant bows. Yeah.
yeah, like the banner. The models themselves are fine. I think they're cool, but I like the Jade Warriors, the infantry I think much more personally.
I say I'm a real big fan of them. I'm
Yeah.
I'm very high on them. I like them a little bit better than even the Jade Warriors.
Okay.
There's a lot more character inside of them. Like I said, I like how the champion is clearly an old Jade Warrior. He has half
I
his
do like
armor.
that.
Yeah,
That's my favorite model, I think, from the
yeah.
kit.
Um, I'm a little bit worried about painting these ones because the way I've painted other stuff, my ropes are orange, the pants would be orange, everything
Mm,
else would be like green. It might be a very I'm trying to think. I might need to add in an extra color to get that little
mm.
stripe on their little geese there, just to or robes to help offset it. We'll see. Um,
Sure.
anyway, the peasant levy kit's diverse kit, representing huge regiments raised from towns and villages of Grand Cathay in times of need, offers players the option to field units armed for combat that wield deadly long spears. No lack of shield in that sentence. Or units armed with warbows for such much needed firepower. Uh, Cathay peasants themselves are not the most potent warriors when compared to Jade hosts. Lower weapon skill, leadership, as I think we'd expect with that. Make up for it when fielded in numbers. Lacking the special rule that makes Jade warriors so deadly, peasant levi rely on their numbers. Combined with their unique long spears, weapons that allow them to strike first and in an extra rank. So,
Ooh.
okay, I know there's no shields, but you're going to swing probably first.
Wow. Spears strike first
Yeah, so
and fight in
that's
the shrine. Oh, not shared spears. Yeah, pretty impressive.
so
Not
three
gonna lie.
three ranks, strikes first. Heck yeah.
Very chargeable. Very. The unit wants to get charged.
Yes. I mean, it's going to die after it does its work, unless it, yeah.
Sure. I mean, but I don't know. Like charging a unit with most things in the game now, it's like you don't guarantee winning because you only fight in the front rank. So
It's
I don't
true.
know.
It's true. Although I see one fanatic ruining an entire block of 20 of these without blinking.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Um, surprisingly durable unit, able to stand their ground against the toughest of enemies. I'll just keep reading. When armed with the warbows, peasant levy can unleash withering volleys of arrows upon the foe, or they can make use of unit's option to replace close order with skirmish and harass the enemy with their bowfire. I like that because
Yeah.
Bretonnians, when they're skirmish, is really annoying for their peasants.
Skirmish options are always good, right? Somebody shows up in your back line. Oh, guess what? I can shoot you 360.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, skirmish, giving the option to skirmish is phenomenal.
Yeah, because now you're not worrying about, oh, only my front rank can see you. Now it's like, okay.
Right. You don't have to worry about being on a hill. Yeah. For shooting units, being a skirmish is huge.
Right now, I feel like I want to build 20 spear and 10 bows with the box of 30.
And I wonder if they're going to, it sounds like they're going to be a unit minimum of 10. But if you could take a unit of bows as 5s, it'd be pretty useful as well.
That could be.
I'm guessing they're going to be 10.
It's probably going to be 10 because it sounds way too, it'd be like 5 points.
Well, yeah, look like Empire Bowmen are units of 5 minimum, right?
Oh, are they? Okay. I don't see them as often,
so,
but oh well.
Yeah. Unless you're playing Cole. He brings a lot of them.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Crane gunner teams and Iron Hail gunners make use of more advanced gunpowder weapons. These models represent soldiers in the standing armies of Nangao and other cities, armed for battle by the artificer houses of Grand Cathay. Crane gunner teams bear long-ranged and powerful crane guns with a strength of 6, an AP of -2, and armor bane 2. That's pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
These guns can punch a large hole through even the heaviest of armor. Protected behind their unique tower shields, the gunners themselves have a 3+ save against any attacks that originate from within their front arc.
I like that it's the front arc.
Steam tank level save. That's wild.
It's crazy. And then these guns, like they're just sitting in the back and shooting on a hill if you can find one.
36-inch gun.
They're the
You're
same.
not gonna. You don't need to move. Armor bane 2. Cumbersome. What is cumbersome?
I think it's if you move. No, that's not move or shoot. Maybe it's minus if you move or something. Moving. I forget.
I'll look it up when you read the next section.
Regardless, though, it's these are the same guns on the balloons.
Oh, I wonder how many points they're going to be.
Well, we'll go to it when we go to it. Because it is out if you want to go look at it. But what I will say is, their ballistic skills one better than that of the guys on the balloon. But they're less mobile and less no 360.
That's nasty. I mean, cumbersome means you can't stand and shoot. So once somebody's in your face, they're really in your face.
Well, hey, when they're in your face, you better hope that you're an Iron Hail gunner. Because by contrast, they carry short-ranged Iron Hail guns. Broad-barreled weapons have a lower strength and AP, but are able to produce truly staggering number of hits. Each successful to hit, causing not 1 but D3 hits on the target enemy unit. With the ability to operate in open order or a skirmish, which good, I think skirmish is good for them. Even small units can prove very effective guarding against the advanced, fast-moving, and lightly armored enemies intent on outflanking your army. So one thing on here, though, I know if you read it, they're 12-inch range. AP is only 1. They don't suffer long range penalties, which is good, but the strength is only 3.
Yeah. There's still gonna be -1 to hit for having multiple shots.
Yes.
They don't have the modifiers for long range, which is nice.
They can move and shoot. They're fine with that.
Yes, they'll move 5, so it's 17 inches. I'm never worried about any range 12 weapon, personally.
No, and it's I could see taking the minimum unit of these.
Yeah.
Maybe like a few extra, and they're protecting your baggage train and skirmish. Because
strength 3 is just so bad. And AP -1 is just not scary. I mean, maybe if they're cheap, if they're really cheap, but like 12-inch range, you're gonna get what, 1 shot a game, maybe 2 if you're gonna stand and shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm way more impressed with the other gun, or maybe even bows.
I guess you could. I'm trying to think of the use cases for them. I could see you taking a unit of these, and they just accompany your foot wizard, running around, protect that foot wizard. That gets close enough, maybe you can scare it with some damage.
I'm just thinking 12-inch range. That's so bad.
Yeah.
And like you charge your cavalry in them, strength 3 isn't going to do much. You're probably going to I don't know. I don't know. You're just not getting much utility out of them. How many turns you're gonna actually shoot with them?
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you do, it's just okay. It's
Yeah,
just okay.
it's like I'm like, what's if minimum mutant size is like 3 or 4? Attach them to a wizard, and maybe they're like 60 points at most. Maybe even less. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're cheap. If they're cheap, yeah, whatever.
They're cheap. I'm sure you could find a small roll for them.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, tell us about the Astromancers, though.
Astromancers of the Celestial Court bring some diversity to the army in terms of magic, allowing players to field dedicated spell slingers on foot or mounted. A humble Astromancer can be a level 1 or 2, whilst a Supreme Astromancer can be a level 3 or 4. All are able to choose spells from the lores of Battle Magic, Elementalism, High Magic, and Delusion, and to choose either the lore of Yin or the lore of Yang, giving them a wide range of signature spells. Astromancers also benefit from the mastery of the elemental winds, allowing them to modify a dice roll when needed. Pretty
There you
good.
go.
The kit includes an Onyx Chroman 2, an ideal representation of one of many familiars that might accompany such powerful wizards.
Clearly not Zinch, right? We're both in agreement. It's not Zinch. Not Zinch at all. I know they're using Warpstone. It's not chaos. They're not chaos. It's all good. All right, finally, we taking the opportunity to update 1 or 2 of the Army's special rules, including Arcane Journal in the new Arcane Journal, which some are okay from what I've seen, and one's like, okay, whatever. They've updated the Grand Army composition list alongside a second Army of Infamy, which is the Warriors of Wind and Field, which is just peasant spam. And boy, you take that army, that's a lot of that's like my old Witch Elf horde, honestly. It's just going to be a crazy amount of bodies. I don't like it. It could be very hard to get through, I'd imagine.
I love hordes personally. I mean, just the combat resolution, tying up heroes, tying up scary units is how you win games, oftentimes.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see like what you can do max with that, but not that I'm going to do that one. Like I said, that's
I
too
don't know.
much.
Especially a big horde with spears that strike first. I don't know. That sounds pretty good.
Yep. Okay. They also updated Grand Cathay FAQ and routed documents to amend the rules and Grand RB. So like essentially they're not gonna you're not having to buy redone old rules. You're only buying new rules. So
Yep. I do like we kind of skipped over the mastery of the elemental winds. As long as you are a wizard within your army that has a special rule and is within 6 of 1 or more friendly wizards with also have that special rule, you have +1 modifier to a casting roll. So I don't know if you have this.
it is FAQ. Just before you get too excited.
Oh, it is
Once per turn per army.
once per turn.
So
per
like
army?
only one of my casters per turn will get the benefit of this. So if I have 2 casters next to each other,
I see. I
they're
see.
not
I
both
see.
getting +1. I choose one. You
Yeah,
get
but
the
you can do
+1
it every
once.
turn.
You can
Got
do
it.
it every turn. Yeah.
Do you do it before you cast or after you cast? After you roll?
I think you do it before. You have to declare it before.
If you declare it before, it sucks. If you declare it after, super useful.
It's a nice bonus, but to be fair, Cathay's not. There's not much bonuses in that's the only bonus in casting that they get really. They're not casting's good, but like that's not where they're shining.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, what do you think generally? We've seen some of the rules. I've seen a little bit more, so I added a few insights here and there. But
sure.
Do you like it? They look fun.
Oh, they look fun. I mean, they're Cathay is good. They didn't need much else that is very good already. I don't think it's overpowered. The crane gun, I'm interested to see how good it is. It really depends on how many points it's going to be because it's as tanky as a cannon, right?
Yeah.
At least in shooting. I'm sure once you're in combat, you're not going to do very well.
Well, they are 2 wounds each from what there's 2 guys on there.
And do they have 3+ save just for shooting or in combat as well?
Front arc 3+ shooting.
That's pretty good in combat then too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a pretty good unit. I'm interested to see how many points they are, but it might just be.
I think they're cheaper than Skaven.
That was Gisele's.
I think they're 3 points cheaper than the Gisele's.
Okay, so which Gisele's in my opinion are not as good because I think it's So we'll see. I like them. I like the spear striking first. The wizards seem fine.
Yeah, spear striking first, great. Crane guns feel fun. Everything else, it's there. Feel fun with it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, and we have one more to get through here. Let's bring it back up. So, Old World Almanac. Return to Grand Cathay as the Great Bastion faces peril. Do you want to start this one off?
Sure. With the new Arcane Journal comes expanded lore for Warhammer, the old world. In the latest example, Arcane Journal, The Breaching of the Great Bastion, is no exception, shedding new light on the perils that the defenders of the Grand Cathay face as Chaos forces seek a way past their defenses. We sneak past the Warhammer Studios' own Great Bastion to seek insight from the designers.
By the way,
Hmm.
good cover. I think this is the
Yeah.
first cover that doesn't have like a person on it. Like it's like the focal point.
Yeah.
Still solid.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite pieces of art for Cathay that I've seen.
Yeah, it reminds me of like those old arts, the pieces of like all the war, for Warhammer
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. A lot of little details there too. I like
Yes.
seeing it.
Yes. All right, with the armies of the undead marching across the border princes and the hordes of chaos rampaging through the northern reaches of the Empire, it's safe to say that the relative peace of Old World has been well and truly shattered. Recently, we've seen armies of Grand Cathay undertake a great voyage from their homeland to the shores of Westerland in the aid of the Western allies. But what of Grand Cathay itself? How does it fare when armies of the ruinous powers are on the march? And how does it defend itself against its enemies? The new releases for Grand Cathay really help flesh out the faction. 100% agree there. Like it's a well done faction.
Yep.
Um, just give us our lion heroes or tiger heroes, whatever. Um, adding as they do regiments, peasants, leve, crane gunners, iron hail, and even astromancers of celestial court. With these all being regular fixtures of the armies that defend Grand Cathay against its multifarious enemies, we are presented with the ideal opportunity to delve more deeply into the history of the celestial dragon's realm. And hey, 2 balloons, not as bad anymore.
True.
Makes sense. They're not gonna not ruining it. Two sentinels, that might be rough though.
That's it. That's a pretty army.
It's a pretty army, yeah.
I do like how it looks. Never going to play it myself. I do like how it looks.
Yes. Well, hey, you get to see it across the table quite often.
I will.
Because I love running it.
Very good. This was very exciting. Since the release of the faction, we've been asked all manner of questions about it from fans eager to find out more. With all the action taking place within the old world, we hadn't planned to set any arcane journals within Grand Cathay itself, but the moment we saw the new miniatures, the inspiration for Arcane Journal, The Breaching of the Great Bastion, struck. In this supplement, we explore more of the history of this fascinating nation and its relationship with its Western allies, including a detailed timeline that lists the major events that have shaped Grand Cathay since the time of the Old Ones.
I am incredibly excited about that last segment there, period, just because we have the old 8th edition books that had these great timelines in it. And the Arcane
Yep,
Journals, while they're great, just not enough space to do that.
true.
So this is the only army that doesn't have that huge timeline of like what happened beat by beat. I'm hoping it looks like the old timelines too that we get in those old
Yeah.
books, because I'm gonna just dive into that and read it. And I do like that this isn't just about what's happening right now in Grand Cathay. It's like, hey, we're just telling all. Here's Grand Cathay lore dump. Get ready.
Fleshing it out. Yeah, because they really weren't fleshed out in another lore, Total War, but you can't really count that as official GW lore, right?
Oh, you can,
Um,
but
yeah,
yeah, no, but you want to see it in the
doesn't
book.
feel the same. Doesn't feel
Yeah,
the
I want
same.
to hold it in a book. All right.
Right, right.
There are also sections exploring the northern, western, and imperial provinces, describing the major cities and landmarks and the exploration of the celestial magic, which delves into how the dragons manipulate the elemental winds, or as known in the West, the winds of magic. We learn about the role of Astromatic Court and the purpose of the mysterious Wu Jing Compass, a magical device of great power that resides within the celestial palace itself, and through which the dragons are able to discern and manipulate the flow of magic into the world of legend. So,
Wow.
this could they have stopped the end times? Did they just not?
Maybe they manipulated it to happen.
Hmm.
They were tired of living.
Maybe. Finally, Arcane Journal, The Breaching of the Great Bastion, touches on the many threats that assail Grand Cathay. These include the raiders and the reavers that troubled the fleets of Yin Yin, the Sea Dragon, and the savage tribes that come from the Western Mountains crossing the Warpstone Desert to battle the forces of Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon. To the south, the troublesome armies of the Monkey King constantly best Li Dao, the Fire Dragon. And of course, there's the ever-present threat of chaos in the northern provinces, which is Miao Yang. Unfortunately, the dragon where I call home is the Central Province,
Mm,
and while he's in total war, I'm wondering if he's going to be maybe one of the last ones ever released. But hey, is what it is.
fair.
And another beautiful artwork. I gotta remember to download that one for a future thumbnail.
Yeah.
Anyway, please wrap us up.
You know what's my favorite part of that artwork?
What's that?
You want to guess?
Is it the lanterns in the sky burning?
It's the Chaos Dwarves.
Oh, okay, the one bottom right here
You,
with the
you
cannon.
see them?
The hell
The two
cannon.
Chaos Dwarves?
Yep.
Yeah, Chaos Dwarf time. Which means they're going to release all the models for them.
Well,
Yeah,
technically
probably not.
that's part of the Chaos Warriors army, so no.
No, yeah. You could use it in a Chaos Dwarves in their whatever supplement list.
Oh,
They
okay,
have
fair. There you go.
Hell cannons you could use, yeah. But one day, maybe one day, they have the models for them.
They
Why not
do.
release
They
them?
do. No doubt.
And they're not part
RGW,
of EOS.
just make
And
donate more. It's true.
they're obviously very active in the old world, so good as well. Good as well.
I mean, hey, I
And
was looking. A lot of Dark Elf stuff sold out too for Cities of Sigmar. So Legends
maybe
might be corrected here in the
it's
future.
such an easy way to make an army and make money without having to
Do
create
you
any new
like money,
models.
Games Workshop?
Do
Come
you like
on.
money? All right. This leads into the narrative section in which we learn of the events immediately prior to Arcane Journal Dawn of the Storm Dragon and gain insight into how the armies of the Northern Province deal with the hordes of Kurgan marauders and the hosts of the Chaos Warriors and Knights that constantly assail the Great Bastion. More importantly, we discover that on the rare occasions when these enemies are able to breach Grand Cathay's defenses and march boldly across the lands of the Celestial Dragon, they do not do so unopposed.
Please go after you.
If you're a fan of Grand Cathay or just want to know more about the history of this most ancient realm, Arcane Journal, The Breaching of the Great Bastion, offers plenty of invaluable insight.
Great. And you know what's funny too?
Hmm.
Looking at this picture one last time before I come back to us. Technically, Chaos Warriors are probably the most worldly of all of the races
Yeah.
because we don't see Grand Cathay like they're mixing now, like you know what I mean, like they're mixing into the Western culture, like because like it's a new army, but really a Chaos Warrior could have like attacked Grand Cathay and then like a couple years later it's like no, I'll go after Altdorf now. They've seen it
Hey,
all.
they don't discriminate.
They're
They
not.
don't discriminate. They hate everyone equally.
They do, and I bet I bet they're like the most worldly, uh,
Well
like
traveled.
all wisdom. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they actually don't hate. They don't hate. The order or the forces of good. They just want to travel the world, and following Chaos Gods is the easiest way to do so.
That's true. Yeah, follow Chaos Gods. You can travel everywhere. That's your passport. It's like, do
You
you have a
know,
blue, red, purple, or or green passport? Which
That's
one do you
funny.
got?
Which one is the best? Yeah, which
Yeah,
one is the best? Um, this is an interesting idea. For every human faction, there's usually a small piece of lore of part of that faction that succumbed to chaos.
sure.
Do we have that for Cathay?
The way they've presented the lore so far, no.
It would be very intriguing to see some. We don't even need miniatures for it, but
No,
to see
yeah,
some like betrayal, because they're still humans, right? There's nothing like, except the dragons. There's nothing special about their constitution.
right.
So it would be cool to see maybe traitors or how chaos corrupts Cathay, because the empire is very fleshed out. We get some from Britonia and Kislev, but not much yet, obviously, from Cathay. So it'd be
Did
cool to
we
see.
have we seen Bretonnians fall to chaos? I can't recall. It's not
Honestly,
something I prevalently think of.
yeah, that's a good point. I've definitely fallen to what do you call it? The undead, right? We have
Oh yeah, yeah.
the famous undead knight, but that's a good point. Maybe not so much chaos. It must happen though, right?
I Yeah, but it's like I wonder if like it happened. It's like some peasants and like the knights just purge it.
That's a good point because the chaos cults are so prevalent in the empire.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing that with the empire, and it's honestly I think I'm gonna chalk it up to bureaucracy. Like if you look at the
That's a good point.
Bretonia and
Absolutely.
Cathay, they're all by a monarch, and the monarch's probably just willing to just be like, fine, burn it all, kill it. They're very
Sure,
monarchy.
sure.
Whereas the bureaucracy probably allows things to hide and be missed more in the empire. I feel like not saying like I mean there's elector counts and all that and stuff, but like, you know,
Hmm.
like unless you corrupted the dragon, which there was one corrupted dragon in Grand Cathay, but
Yeah.
was killed.
Hey, could be. Yeah, I don't know. I actually maybe it's just not fleshed out. Um,
I wouldn't mind seeing something like that, or just like maybe be like, yeah, like, or they were something. It'd be fun to
yeah.
see. Like, let's see a little bit of a dark side. Like, you don't need to be all Mary Sue with Grand Cathay. They can be some not so
And they're
not
still
so good.
humans, right? So humans are obviously the easiest to corrupt for chaos.
Yes.
And everything corrupts to chaos, or most things corrupt to chaos, right? Dwarves can corrupt to chaos. Elves, not so much, I don't think.
No elves.
Are elves
Well,
immune?
occasionally Slanesh because the
Oh,
pleasure
right,
cults. That's it.
right,
I think dwarves were the most resilient until Sigmar.
right.
Um,
Well, chaos dwarves are the only ones, but
yeah, true. But then,
they had a very unique
yeah,
situation, like the end of all ends, basically,
yeah.
right?
But like, I feel like dwarves are the one that can like touch the raw stuff of chaos and be like, eh,
Yeah, whatever.
I'm fine. I can shrug
Yeah,
that off. Like everyone else
yeah.
might have a harder time. Maybe elves are second best. I don't know. It'd be interesting.
Elves are second best, probably. Humans are third. Oh, lizardmen are immune, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's they've
Yeah,
never fallen.
right. Lizardmen are immune. Orcs and goblins are weird because I think in the old lore, they some of them were corruptible, but I don't think they are
It's
because they only care about fighting.
yeah, it's interesting. It's nebulous. I mean, hey, it's your lore. Do what you want to, I guess, in your
Mm,
armies, by the way.
That's
But
true. That's
yeah,
true.
I hope to see some not so Mary Sue lore myself. Even though I play the army,
Cool.
I like seeing different things.
Would be cool, right? An enemy from within.
I really want to see like the epic battles, like Battle of Finneval Plain for high elves. Like, man, I know that battle so well. What's the battle
Yeah,
for Grand Cathay? It's like it's probably against ogres or something, or like the Monkey King's army. Like, there's got to be something that's cool, and like, tell me a story about that.
I did not know there's a Monkey King in Old World.
There is a Monkey King.
That's
Well,
cool.
let's say Ind is where the tiger characters are coming from. The Monkey
Mm,
King, and like, and it's just was it
does he have the staff?
yeah, he's the monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
cool.
exactly what it
Cool.
is.
I love that.
It's just like, yeah, we just stole this reference again. But hey,
Yep, that's fine.
it's fine. It's cool.
That's Old World. That's normal in Old World.
Yes. I'm trying to think. So what do you want next for Old World? I'm assuming Cathay is at a point of boom. Let's just stop with Cathay for a little bit. What do you want to see next announced? Besides
Do you have to ask?
what?
Do you have to ask?
I mean, Kislev.
Okay.
Okay.
Kislev, realistically, Kislev is not going to be happening for a while.
Yeah.
I would love to see the Legends armies. Uh, just introduce one. I don't even care which one. Well, I care. Skaven or Vampire Counts or Chaos Dwarves, right? One of the ones I actually care about. But
Yep.
any Legends army, introduce it. Maybe even do two armies, and that means we basically have hope for other Legends armies coming out.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to see Legends armies. I don't want. I don't think two in the same book would be good. But like, hey, we're doing Dark Elves. Great.
Yeah,
All right, we're doing Dark Elves, and then there's a little extra army of infamy for High Elves.
sure.
Um,
Yeah, two in the same book. The only reason I'm thinking that is maybe not even the same book, but the same release.
oh
Like
sure.
when they release Plutonian and Tomb Kings, and
What if
they
you?
have books for each,
Yeah.
or they have, I guess, the giant book for everybody. But the idea being, um, it would be a multi-release, and you write it into the narrative somehow.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't even care if there's new models.
No, who cares?
I don't. Yeah,
Nobody cares.
I just want the fish to put the rules in and give me that.
Yeah,
If you don't do cards, that's fine too. I don't care. Just
yeah.
let's just go. Let's
Just
get.
release them. Literally, you have all the sculpts. You like literally. I'm thinking, what army doesn't? Well, Dark Elves, I guess, but they're going to be coming now. Chaos Dwarves, Lizardmen, all have old models. Skaven all have
Old
old
models.
sculpts.
I say there's only for Dark Elves. There's only one sculpt that is that could be truly locked to Sigmar right now, because they have old sculpts for everything else except for Doomfire Warlocks. There's old Witch Elves. There's old
Mm,
Cauldrons of Blood.
mm,
Everything else is old. They can do even the older versions of the city stuff that's out now.
mm.
And
Yeah,
to be fair, there's still dwarfs in models in Sigmar that are now in Old World. So
yeah,
like I
exactly.
don't think they'd
Actually,
mind crossing over because let's be honest, like we're probably seeing the end of dark elves and dwarves in cities. Like that's been the rumors forever. So
yeah,
um,
yeah.
Yeah, just
No, I'd like to see that. I'll just like whatever army, release one army that you might think you're making the most money on, and also lore-wise, it makes sense. Like, come on,
yeah.
you're gonna bring Cathay in, which is not even nowhere close to the old world, right?
Honestly, which one makes the most sense to you to start with?
Dark Elves, because they have one outpost in the old world still, right? Or
They
do they just have the floating cities?
they have the floating cities. They have the black arcs.
Right. Which anybody who's traveling in the sea, boom, done.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
Prince
just saying, Dark Elves make the most sense right now out of
I
all of
mean,
them.
Skaven always makes sense, but they're always hidden. But they were always hidden anyway. Like in the eighth edition time, in the previous timeline, people still didn't believe in them ever.
Right.
Even after the freaking siege of Nuln, they're like, "Oh no, they were beastmen." Like, okay, so even don't have to be like known, people aware of them for them to exist. They are always there. So Skaven could be cool. Lizardmen are probably going to be one of the last ones because they're so far away.
Yeah.
Chaos dwarves make sense because they're right there. They exist. Um, if you're going to bring people from the wastes, you can bring chaos dwarves, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like I said, I could see them doing Chaos Dwarves and Demons last just because they want to ramp up to the story of the
Yeah,
battle.
yeah,
Um,
that's
but
true.
I just feel Dark Elves are first, and then honestly, like Lizardmen, Ogres. I mean, Ogres would be easy too
Oh,
right now.
ogres. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. Dark elves or ogres next would make most sense because
Yeah, just
ogres are like right there with Cathay.
yeah, they are because of Cathay.
Yeah, right.
So
Uh,
we'll
yeah,
see. Well, let us know what you want to see next below, and tell us why it's either Dogs of War or Legends armies.
dogs of
Because
war would be cool. I wouldn't be upset at dogs of war.
no one would be. I mean, to be fair, we're still eating well. It's slowed up a little bit because 40K is re-releasing this year, new edition, and
Sure.
Sigmar has just gone nuts with their releases. So, but yeah. Besides that, though, um, yeah, let's I guess we'll call it there.
Yeah, lots of good stuff. If you're a fan of Warhammer, especially if you play multiple games, it's a good time to be a fan.
100%. All right, we will catch you all next week. Hope you got your Cathay pre-orders in. And until next time, stay Stormcast strong. Yeah.